Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so very much for checking back in. You're in contact with C. You guys call me Coach from Techbot Customs. I just want to let you know I'm so very honored and blessed that you guys are checking back in for this information and these videos. You're obviously getting some value from it, or you're being entertained, or you're just here for the shits and giggles. And in any situation, whatever it is, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, I'm ecstatic that you're here. Today I want to tell y'all about the heat press. This is the heat press that I was telling you about. If you go back to the video, I believe it was the last video I did where I was saying that the heat press was like a big chopper. Vroom, vroom. Now you understand what I'm saying. This is the heat press that you need to be able to do sublimation. It was the one that I was telling you guys that needed a 6-foot clearance to get in. We actually in the back of my shop right now. In due time, I might show you the actual garage door and the hole that we had to put in the wall and all that stuff to get it up in here. But today we really just want to concentrate on the heat press. If you guys interested in doing sublimation, if you want to run it from your home-based business, you can fit this right in your garage. Absolutely no problem. You got a 2-car garage. You can slide this up in there. You still got room for the other car. Be able to do your jobs and stuff, get your people together, no problem. You'll even have room to put the printer up in there because the printer is only 44 inches. This big bad baby is actually 44 inches, I believe, going that way, and 64 inches going right to left. So it's pretty big. You're gonna need that clearance to get it out. So let me give you a miniature demonstration. I don't have any shirts to do this morning. I'm pretty much just showing you guys the equipment and how it works. But I'll do a job later when we actually have some jobs to come in. I'm just, doing my video today because I need to get this one up out of here because I got like another 6, 7, 8 videos to do on the other equipment that I purchased. Because this wasn't the last piece of equipment. But anyway, as you see, I'm pulling it back and I may be going out of frame, but this drawer actually comes out pretty far. Gives you good enough room to be able to put your t-shirt on, flatten it out, get everything ready. And you have to give your t-shirt like a pre-press, so you want to get it as flat as possible. So that's actually a good thing because if it stayed up in here, this top right here gets hot. Like you need like 350 to 390 degrees to do sublimation. You can't get up in there and get that t-shirt flat if it stayed like this. A lot of the clamshell heat presses, they kind of like this, but they come up a lot farther. This one goes up to about here, but that ain't really much space though, so it's a good thing that the drawer comes out so you can do what you gotta do. And if it's small enough t-shirts, guess what? You can probably get 2 t-shirts on here. If they baby t-shirts, you might be able to even get 3 of them up on here. But all the printouts have like a bleed on it, so you have to keep an effect for the bleed. But most situations, you got a small and a small, no problem. You can get 2 on here. You got a small and a medium, no problem. You got a small and a large, actually, you can get it on here. Now, if you got 2 medium, you can get them on here. They're gonna be a little bit tight, but you can get them on here. A medium and a large, large you need to do by themselves. You can get 2 of them on here, and that actually knocks out a lot of production pretty fast when you got orders like 28, 48 shirts. You get those done real quick and you can do 2 at a time. But so pretty much you put your t-shirt up under there, you get it flat. You give it a pre-press. That's what I do. I give my t-shirts a pre-press. I let it go down. Cook it for about 10 seconds. Just let it get flat. I pull it back up after 10 seconds. I pull the t-shirt out and I get all the excess wrinkles out because there's going to be some extra wrinkles on the shirt, so you're not going to be able to get them all out the first time. It happens sometime, but more than likely it's some situations on those t-shirts where they have little bitty wrinkles in them, and when you see people with sublimation shirts, they got little creases here and little creases there. You should actually never have those if people actually gave a damn about their quality of work, but most people don't, so that's why you get a lot of white streaks in your shirts. But with my shirts, I really do care about it. The only place you're gonna have some issues is, let me see, in between the seams, if you can see that, but it's very minimal because I spread those t-shirts out and I make sure that they're gonna be straight. So this is actually a front and back. I freaked it out a little bit. This was something I was playing with. I took the Gucci pattern. I took the LV pattern and the Gucci colorway and just kind of meshed them together. Did my thing. Put the Afro Samurai on there. Fresh. But anyway, so after you get your creases out and stuff, you bring your transfer over. Now I'm gonna dip out of frame for a second. It's a transfer, but it's a sublimation transfer. This one here was actually already done, and you can actually see where the t-shirt laid on the transfer and where the transfer actually went on the shirt. But you want to get it as even as possible. If it was a shirt laying down, you guys will know what I'm talking about. And as you see where the t-shirt lays, I tried to get it as balanced as possible on both sides. That's what you want to do there. So you lay it down, you put it up under there. After this point, you pretty much let the iron do its work. You put it down. Now, I'm not going to do this one because I got some clean sheets down there and I don't want to get those dirty. But you pretty much just let that down there, and this heat press is already hot because I'm planning on doing some work. But anyway, you let that sit. I usually cook for about a minute. Maybe a minute and a half, just depending on if it's a two-sided shirt. I really want to make sure that the art gets up in there. I may go a minute and a half on a two-sided shirt or a jersey or something like that because it's a lot more thicker. But yeah, after it come out, you pull out the drawer, boom. You pull up the transfer sheet, and you have a beautiful shirt like the one that I got on. This is what it looked like the finished product after it's done. Minimal streaks, like you might catch one. I mean, I can't catch all of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. It almost takes a surgeon eye to be able to catch every little crease, because sometimes you have little ones that hide, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit be bothering me. I'd be like, ugh. It really bothered me because I care about the quality. Like, only place you're gonna catch a streak is in the seam on my shirts. It's gonna almost look like a cut and sew shirt when you get it from Techbot Customs. Like anybody else, I don't know what they be doing, but I'm just trying to tell you, my stuff ain't coming out here like that. So that's pretty much the heat press machine, guys. Oh yeah, I meant to tell y'all, if I didn't say earlier, this heat press is retailing for $14,250. I looked at the prices last night actually, just to make sure before I did this video to see if it went down, because I purchased mine about 3 years ago, and that joke was still the same price. I'm like, Jesus, $14,250. That's just to get it to you. No. That's just for the cost of the machine. To get it to you is going to probably cost like another $1,000. You're going to need somebody to get this joke up off of the truck. So you're going to need a forklift to get it off the truck. After you get it off the truck, you're going to need a flatbed or something to really be able to get it over to your shop and to get it inside your shop. I mean, so I needed a flatbed to get it over here. Then after that, we had another guy that had like a tow truck. He lifted it up a little bit because we had to get the wheels on, and you have to lift it up to get the wheel. Man, it was a lot of work. And once we got it set in place where it's going to be, had to call the electrician. You guys can't see, but I got electricity running from the actual box that comes from outside, the one with the big pipe, the one that comes from outside, and then you have the box that's in your house with all the switches. My stuff is connected right to the switches. Then it comes over to the machine, comes over on the side, and comes into the machine. So that's what I was saying. Like, it's a lot of commitment that's needed to do sublimation, but if you're serious about it, you can do it. I told you, the machine, $14,250 at the time of purchase. The sublimation printer when I purchased it was $8,500. You still gonna need all your medias. I mean, everything that you plan on doing, your t-shirts, your dog tags, your mugs, your bow ties, your metal, your wood, your rock slates. You're gonna need all this blank media that you can do this stuff on. So it's gonna cost you about $25,000, $30,000 to get into sublimation if you're really serious about it. But if you don't want to spend that type of money, don't worry about it. I wholesale some of these products depending on what level of the game you in. But if you just want to purchase stuff, I mean, I have stuff for retail and I have stuff for wholesale. So if you're a print shop, if you're a creative, if you're a graphic designer and you're looking to get some of the sublimation products, apparel, or anything, and you want to offer it to your people, we can possibly do some work, man. I'm definitely open to working with people. This is why I got the equipment. I mean, I purchased it because I was looking for somebody to give me the service, and I couldn't find nobody. So I'm like, you know what? When I get myself in position, I'm going to be to everybody what I was looking for before I got into the game. So that's what I'm pretty much doing, guys. So that's it on sublimation, I believe. They do have, you don't need a humongous heat press though to do sublimation. So like, I also sell the sublimation transfers. So I sell transfers at 8.5 by 11. I sell transfers 11 by 17. I sell transfers 16 by 20. And I also sell transfers that are all over. If you're a print shop and you got a heat press, your sublimation printer might be down, you need somebody to print it for you. I actually print those things for $12.50. If you need me to press it for you on your shirt, I do that for like $15 if you supplying your shirt. I wholesale the sublimation for $20 if you're a print shop or a creative or a graphic designer. I retail sublimation shirts. It really all depends, for $35 to maybe $50. It just all depends if it's one side, if it's two sides, if it's a big size shirt. I mean, it's a little bit of room in there, but mostly all the shirts going for around about $35 retail. That's just the one side. You want two sides, it's gonna be $45. You're a big size, it's gonna be $50. Now, if you're a long sleeve shirt, it's gonna be an extra $5 more than likely. And the bigger shirts cost a little bit more. You can go on the website and get all this information. We got some of the shirts on there and stuff, some of our signature designs, but we do a shitload of custom stuff. So if y'all want custom, if you want something like this is a one of a kind. You never, ever gonna see anybody in the world wearing this t-shirt. You know why? Because I only made one for me. So that's the power about getting custom sublimation stuff. You get you a graphic designer like me and my brother, we hook up your t-shirts, you be the only person in the world rocking that. That's like some of the dopest shit ever. Like, who wants to be original? Everybody. You can do that with Techbot and Customs, because we're gonna make you one of a kind custom pieces. So I think that's it, guys. I have fun and stuff telling you about the sublimation machine. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything that I need you guys to know. I think that's it, guys. So, man, I'm gonna conclude it right there. You know, I have fun and stuff talking to you guys today. I'm gonna do another video. I'm probably gonna be wearing the same clothes. I'm gonna do another video today that actually I should have did last week about a piece of equipment that I purchased before my sublimation equipment, and it was actually a disc printer. And I'm gonna get real in depth about that, guys, because we need to get on like this ownership thing, and we actually moving on to it. I like how we doing our business. I see the trajectory that the people are moving in and stuff, getting away from wanting deals and signing over their rights and they copyrights and they publishing and stuff to these record labels. Like, man, you the creators, you the creatives, you creating. Why you gonna give all your rights and stuff away to your best work? It's a beautiful thing how people can get in the game and make money and not have to beg somebody to get them a deal. Like, man, you can actually build your own fan base. You can build your own network. Like, you can build your own machine. Like, man, we in a beautiful time in life right now, man. We're in the information age. Everybody walk around with computers in their phone. Like, I'm doing this video on my pocket computer. I ain't broke out my other camera yet. Oh, hold on for a second. I know I said I was gonna end it, but I just had to show y'all, because I told you that I got some stuff to do these videos with. You can't see it. I got this light over here. I got this bag full of microphones, cleaning equipment for cameras and stuff. I got the actual Nikon camera here. I got chargers and lights. I mean, I got so much stuff, man. I got extra batteries. I got some extra lenses and stuff to go into it. I mean, I bought so much stuff to be able to do this, but I really just been trying to prove a point that you don't need expensive equipment to do these videos, man. All the videos you guys have been seeing have been on my cell phones. So, you know, I do use a pretty good editing software for the MacBook Pro. It's called Final Cut Pro. And that's lovely. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. That's lovely. I love that. But I've been using my cell phone, and I'm using an old iPhone. This is not even a new iPhone. I'm using the iPhone SE. What? Like, I think that's like the 6 or the 7 or something. I think they on like 11 now. I don't even know, man. But I'm just letting you guys know. Don't let the fact that you don't have expensive equipment, the fact that you don't even have editing software, don't let that stop you from doing your videos, man. If you can record your videos and get your spiel straight out, do your video, put it out. have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Have fun with it. You're gonna be nervous in the beginning. I was nervous. I'm still a little shaky with it, but I'm getting better and better the more that I do. So that was just to let you guys know, or give you some motivation. Just don't have excuses, man. Just do the work. Heat press coming down on me. Let me close that. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I appreciate you checking in as always. You know, this is a beautiful thing that I'm doing. Giving you guys some education and some training. I love to see you come back next week. We're trying to put up videos at least twice a week, maybe 3 times, depending on if we feel motivated. We got something to talk about. We just gonna pull out the cell phone video or the Nikon if we're ready to start doing that. And we just gonna do the videos, man, and just give you the education, give you the knowledge, give you the training, give you some value. So do me a favor, guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and if you got any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever, do me a favor and leave them down below. And check us out on social media. Obviously, we want you guys to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to check out us on the merchandise, you can go to the website, techbotcustomers.com. It's the same thing on both sides. We fresh, we cold with it. You did. And I think that's it, guys. So thank you very much for coming by. We're going to see you next time. And remember to always love and respect one another, okay? Peace.